The power of subtle sparkle. Why jewelry matters in everyday style. Every outfit tells a story, but jewelry whispers the details. It's that quiet sparkle that catches the light when you gesture, the glint that frames your smile, the subtle shimmer that says you thought about how you show oop heaven in jeans and a white tee. Jewelry elevates not because it shouts, but because it finishes. It completes a look the way perfume lingers behind you softly but with presence. In everyday style, where comfort and practicality often take center stage, a delicate chain or a timeless pair of studs brings polish without the need for drama. These pieces aren't just accessories, they're the punctuation in your personal style language. A slouchy sweater becomes intentional with a gold pendant. Your hair pulled into a bun feels sophisticated with the right hoops. Even workout clothes can look elevated when paired with minimalist jewelry. They make you feel put together in a world that doesn't always give you time to be. That's their real power. The signature piece philosophy. One elegant touch that defines you. There's something powerful about having a piece of jewelry so you, that people associate it with your presence. Maybe it's a slim gold bracelet you never take off. Maybe it's a silver chain that rests just at your collarbone. Whatever it is, this signature piece becomes part of your aesthetic fingerprint. It grounds your style even when everything else changes. That's the beauty of the signature piece philosophy. It's not about having a large jewelry collection, but rather about finding that one staple that adds harmony to every outfit you wear. It doesn't need to be loud. In fact, it's better when it's subtle. The kind of piece that blends in until someone realizes they've seen it on you in every photo, every season, every version of you. When chosen well, it tells the world a little about who you are: refined, thoughtful, elegant. You wake up, get dressed, and your signature piece quietly says, "She's got this." Gold versus silver. Choosing the right tone for your skin and wardrobe. When it comes to everyday jewelry, the first fork in the road is this: gold or silver. And while there are no hard rules, the tone you choose can make a major difference in how cohesive your look feels. Gold brings warmth. It pairs beautifully with earth tones, neutrals, and rich textures like leather, linen, and knit. It tends to glow against warmer skin tones, adding depth and richness. Silver, on the other hand, is cool and crisp. It complements blues, grays, blacks, and icy pastels. It plays beautifully on cooler undertones, giving that clean, modern edge. But beyond just skin tone, think about your wardrobe palette. Are you a beige and camel girl? Gold may be your go-to. Are you a lover of monochrome or navy and white? Silver might feel more aligned. Jewelry should bring out your best. When the tone's right, your entire outfit feels more harmonious, like the finishing note of a song. Diamond isn't the only option. Understated stones that radiate grace. When we think of elegant jewelry, diamonds often steal the spotlight. But understated stones, moonstone, opal, aquamarine, rose quartz carry a softness that feels intimate and fresh. These aren't about dazzle, they're about glow. Moonstone has a quiet iridescence, perfect for soft personalities or romantic aesthetics. Opal plays with color and light, shifting with every movement like a secret. Aquamarine evokes calm, ideal for minimalist looks or beachy neutrals. Rose quartz adds femininity without being sugary. These stones are approachable and wearable, giving your jewelry a sense of personality. When someone wears a pearl or a citrine, it suggests they chose it, not because it was traditional, but because it spoke to them. These stones are especially beautiful in fine minimalist settings. Thin bands, bezel-set studs, delicate drop earrings. They work wonderfully with silk, cotton, or cashmere, blending naturally into both everyday and elevated outfits. If you want sparkle without formality, look beyond the diamond. Expression always outshines excess. The chain reaction. Why a delicate necklace is a wardrobe MVP. There's something about a delicate chain that feels like a fashion cheat code. One slender piece, gold or silver, with or without a pendant, instantly brings structure to an outfit. A white tee and jeans, add a fine gold chain, and you're polished. A button-down shirt, slightly unbuttoned, that little flash of metal makes it feel styled. The magic lies in its subtlety. Delicate necklaces don't overpower your neckline. They frame it. You can wear them alone for a clean, minimal look or stack 2 to 3 of varying lengths to add dimension. Think a choker-length chain, a mid-length with a charm, and a longer piece that grazes your chest. Choose materials that don't tarnish easily, gold fill or vermeil if you're not going for solid gold, so you can wear them day in, day out. That little chain brings just enough shimmer to say, yes, I made the effort. Dainty but durable. Rings you'll never take off and shouldn't have to. Rings are personal. They sit on your hands, arguably the most expressive part of your body, so they're not just accessories, they're companions. Everyday rings should be beautiful, but they must also be comfortable, low maintenance, and tough enough to handle coffee runs, typing marathons, and the occasional dishwashing session. The ideal everyday ring is slim enough to forget, elegant enough to notice, and made from materials that won't tarnish on a humid day. Look for solid gold, platinum, or high-quality gold vermeil. Simple bands, signet rings, or a dainty ring with a subtle stone like an opal or champagne diamond shine every day. Stackable rings give you versatility without bulk, and rotating them between fingers keeps things fresh. You notice how it catches light when you wave, or how it sits quietly on your steering wheel. These rings are meant to live life with you, quietly, elegant, always there, adding punctuation to your every gesture. Small hoops, big impact. The art of the everyday earring. There's a reason so many style icons swear by small hoop. They frame the face gently, draw attention to the jawline, and offer just enough shimmer to say, yes, I woke up like this but better. Unlike statement earrings that demand attention, everyday hoops whisper elegance. Think classic gold huggies, thin silver rings, or tiny click-in hoops with a subtle texture or twist. They work at the grocery store or during dinner. The key is in proportion. Everyday hoops shouldn't pull the ear down or jingle when you walk. Lightweight, hypoallergenic metals are a must, especially if you plan to sleep or shower in them. Small hoops also layer beautifully with second or third piercings. Add a tiny stud or a cuff, and suddenly your ear tells a complete style story. You'll start to feel more polished, more intentional even in sweatpants. That subtle boost is exactly the kind of power we love. Layered and lovely. How to stack without looking overdone. Layering jewelry is like blending a perfect fragrance. There's an art to balance. When done well, stacked pieces create interest and texture, drawing the eye without feeling heavy. Keep one element consistent, whether that's metal tone, stone type, or general vibe, and let everything else play around it. Layering necklaces? Try 3 different lengths. Go for a barely there choker, a mid-length chain with a charm, and a longer pendant. With bracelets, think slim bangles or chain bracelets that jingle softly. Rings? Leave some fingers bare and stack the rest with purpose. Even earrings can be layered. The golden rule is always this: nothing should overwhelm. Layering is about movement and personality, not maximalism. So before you walk out the door, take one final glance. If it looks like you're trying to impress, remove one piece. The goal is effortless, not engineered. Done right, layering lets you wear multiple favorites at once without losing simplicity. Minimalist watches. The elegant timepiece that does it all. In the world of everyday jewelry, the minimalist watch is the unsung hero. It's the perfect blend of function and style, a piece that not only tells time, but elevates your entire outfit. A slim watch with a leather or mesh band can instantly polish casual looks and bring structure to more relaxed outfits. Go for clean lines, neutral colors, and a dial that doesn't scream for attention. The beauty of a minimalist watch lies in its restraint. It doesn't need rhinestones or oversized faces to feel luxurious. Instead, it whispers professionalism, confidence, and composure. Whether you're in a t-shirt and jeans or a silk blouse and trousers, the right watch grounds your look and adds a sense of quiet authority. Brands that focus on simplicity, think Daniel Wellington, Cluse, or Nordgreen, offer affordable options that still feel timeless. Watches also stack well with bracelets or cuffs, giving you an easy wrist story with minimal effort. Personalized pieces. Monograms, birthstones, and meaningful touches. Personalized jewelry is the emotional heartbeat of your collection. It's the necklace with your child's initial, the bracelet etched with your wedding date, the ring that carries your grandmother's birthstone. These are pieces that mean something, and that's why they never go out of style. In everyday fashion, where comfort and repetition are common, A personalized piece adds soul to your look. It reminds you of who you are and where you've been. Today's options are sleek, subtle, and ultra-wearable. Think small charms on a delicate chain, a hidden message on the inside of a band, or a pendant with a constellation from your birth date. These pieces aren't for the world, they're for you, and somehow, that makes them even more beautiful. They layer well with basics, pair effortlessly with other metals, and often become the most worn items in your jewelry box. In a wardrobe built on intention, nothing feels more essential than something made just for you. Jewelry and hair. Matching metals to your hairstyle and cut. Your hairstyle isn't just about hair, it changes how your jewelry interacts with your face. Shorter cuts, like pixies or sleek bobs, open up the ears and neck, making earrings more visible and impactful. A tiny gold hoop or a sculptural stud can completely define the look, adding structure or softness depending on the shape. For those with longer hair, especially when worn down, jewelry needs to work a little harder to be seen, but that's not a bad thing. Delicate drop earrings or light-catching stones peek through strands like hidden treasure. Updos and buns offer the perfect canvas for more sculptural pieces. Even the tone of your jewelry can complement your hair. Color gold adds warmth to brunettes and redheads, while silver and platinum pop against blondes and cool-toned grays. Hair accessories also count. Metallic pins, minimalist clips, or pearl-encrusted combs can double as subtle jewelry for your hair. The key is harmony, not competition. What to skip? Jewelry that looks dated or distracts. Not all sparkle is chic. In fact, some jewelry, though once trendy, can actually date your look or steal attention in all the wrong ways. Heavy, chunky bangles that clank with every move can feel overdone, especially in quiet, minimalist outfits. Oversized costume necklaces with plastic beads or faux gems scream for attention, but rarely in a flattering way. Giant statement rings that twist or catch on things aren't just impractical, they break the quiet elegance we're aiming for. Anything overly logo-heavy or bedazzled tends to compete with your natural polish. The same goes for earrings that are too long, too heavy, or too ornate for daily wear. They pull your look into trying too hard territory. While there's a time for drama, everyday elegance thrives on restraint. Jewelry should enhance, not overpower your features or your outfit. If you find yourself constantly adjusting a piece, it's probably not working. Elegance is knowing when to edit. Less really is more. Curating a capsule jewelry wardrobe. Quality over quantity. A capsule jewelry wardrobe is less about minimalism and more about clarity. It's the idea that a few well-chosen, versatile pieces can serve you more beautifully than a drawer full of tangled trends. Start with your everyday essentials. A go-to necklace, a perfect pair of earrings, a ring or two that you never want to take off. From there, build outward. Choose pieces that layer well, match your wardrobe's color tones, and reflect your lifestyle. If you work on a laptop all day, you might prefer low-profile rings. If you wear a lot of button-downs or blazers, focus on pieces that highlight the neckline or collarbone. Invest in quality materials like gold, sterling silver, or gold vermeil. They'll last longer, look better, and feel more comfortable on your skin. Rotate your jewelry seasonally, just like your clothes, to keep things fresh. A capsule jewelry wardrobe isn't about having less, it's about having what you love, ready to go. Mixing metals like a pro. Forget the rules. Here's how. For years, mixing metals was considered a fashion faux pas. But the truth is, when done thoughtfully, combining gold, silver, and even rose gold can look incredibly modern and elevated. The trick is to anchor your mix with a dominant metal. If most of your pieces are gold, add in silver as a highlight. This creates intentional contrast rather than chaos. Another trick? Use a bridge piece, a ring or necklace that already incorporates both metals to tie everything together. This makes the mix feel curated, not random. Layering necklaces is a great place to experiment. Try a silver choker, a gold chain mid-length, and a mixed metal pendant at the base. On your wrist, stack a gold bracelet with a silver watch or vice versa. Rings are even easier. Alternate metals on different fingers for an elegant, edgy feel. Matching everything perfectly can sometimes feel dated. A little contrast adds dimension. Confidence is the real rule. Necklines and necklaces. The silhouette formula that always works. Pairing necklaces with necklines is like matching wine to a meal when done right. It enhances everything. A V-neck naturally draws the eye downward, so it pairs beautifully with a pendant necklace that echoes that shape. Crew necks create a horizontal line that begs for a shorter necklace or a series of delicate layers that add vertical interest. Turtlenecks offer the perfect backdrop for bold chains or long pendants that break up the solid fabric. Off-the-shoulder tops shine with chokers or collar necklaces that mirror the openness of the neckline. Even button-down shirts, whether open or fully fastened, can be elevated with a peak of a chain or a tiny charm resting just above the top button. The key is balance. Your necklace should complement the lines of your clothing, not compete with them. Pay attention to length, thickness, and pendant size. Necklaces are like visual punctuation for your outfit's silhouette. When the pairing is right, everything flows. Jewelry and fabric harmony, pairing textures for visual elegance. Just like color matching, pairing your jewelry with fabric textures can completely shift the mood of your outfit. Jewelry and clothing are in constant conversation, and when their textures align, the result is quietly powerful. A sleek satin blouse paired with a delicate chain fluid meets fluid. A cozy cable-knit sweater adorned with a brushed gold pendant. The softness of the yarn amplifies the warmth of the metal. Linen works beautifully with organic shapes and matte finishes, evoking a Mediterranean ease. Crisp cotton and tailored poplin pair well with structured bangles or geometric earrings. Denim, being more rugged, benefits from either bold statement pieces or minimalist staples that don't compete. Leather, whether in jackets or accessories, loves the glow of yellow gold or the cool sheen of silver. The trick is not to let your jewelry fight your outfit. Rough textures welcome smooth surfaces. Soft fabrics love shine. When done with intention, even casual outfits feel editorial. From Zoom to dinner, transitional jewelry for all-day chic. We all live hybrid lives, now morning meetings, errands by noon, dinner plans by dusk, and jewelry is one of the few things that can carry you through every setting without a wardrobe change. That's where transitional pieces come in. They're polished enough for a professional setting, low-key enough for running errands, and elegant enough to sparkle subtly in candlelight. Think, a set of gold huggy hoops, a whisper, thin chain with a small pendant, a minimalist ring stack, or a delicate bracelet you barely feel but everyone notices. These staples don't scream for attention, but they leave a lasting impression. The key is choosing pieces that feel like an extension of your body, light, comfortable, and perfectly balanced between casual and elevated. Add one bold piece, a statement cuff, a longer chain, or a deep gemstone ring, and instantly, your day look evolves. Transitional jewelry supports your lifestyle without demanding time. That's style meeting real life. Caring for your staples. Keep them shining, tangle-free, and timeless. Beautiful jewelry deserves beautiful care. Even the most elegant everyday pieces can lose their luster without a little maintenance, and caring for them doesn't need to be a chore. Keep your jewelry separated, chains in one spot, rings in another. Earrings paired together to prevent tangles and scratches. Use fabric pouches or a compartmentalized box. For metals like sterling silver, consider anti-tarnish cloths. Most pieces only need a gentle soak in warm soapy water and a soft toothbrush. Skip harsh chemicals. Give your everyday pieces a quick wipe with a microfiber cloth at night to remove buildup. Pack only what you'll wear when traveling, and store it flat. Remove rings when applying creams or washing dishes, and avoid sleeping in anything delicate. Jewelry might be tough, but elegance lives in the details. A little attention now keeps your favorites fresh and timeless, because elegance isn't just how it looks, it's how well it lasts. When to splurge, when to save. Budgeting for your everyday pieces. Not all elegance comes with a hefty price tag, but some pieces are worth the investment. The key is knowing where to splurge and where to save. Splurge on essentials you'll wear daily. A pair of small gold hoops, a classic chain necklace, or a ring you never take off. For these, go for quality solid gold or sterling silver, real stones, and reputable craftsmanship. These pieces will last a lifetime and grow in sentimental value. Save on seasonal trends or playful extras. A pop-color enamel ring or a chunky bracelet might be fun, but it doesn't need to be heirloom grade. Many brands offer stylish, well-designed pieces in gold, vermeil, brass, or stainless steel. Anchor your collection with durable staples, then sprinkle in affordable flair. This keeps your budget intact and gives you freedom to experiment. True elegance isn't about price, it's about presence. When your jewelry feels intentional and authentic, it elevates your style at any cost. Jewelry as a mood. The quiet confidence of well-chosen. Details jewelry is more than decoration, it's emotional armor. It's that extra ounce of confidence when you're running behind but still want to feel put together. It's the final touch that turns a rushed outfit into something thoughtful. At its best, jewelry doesn't just complement your clothes, it completes your mood. A slim bracelet reminds you to carry yourself with grace. A polished ring grounds you during a stressful call. A pair of pearl studs transforms your whole vibe, making you feel soft, strong, and quietly powerful. These small pieces act as emotional anchors, visible reminders of who you are or who you want to be. That's what makes everyday jewelry so magical. It's not just about looking elegant, it's about feeling it. When you wear pieces that resonate with you, that carry intention and memory, you move through the world differently. With quiet confidence, with presence, with grace. Because in the end, elegance isn't something you put on, it's something you carry on, small, shining detail at a time.